Hi everyone, this is Lily. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video for you guys about my empties, or the products that I've used up and have empty bottles of. So let's go ahead and get started. The first product that I want to talk about is my Fresh Rose Floral Toner. I've shown this to you guys in one of my other videos. It's part of my everyday makeup routine, and it's also incorporated into my skincare routine. There are a couple of ways that you can use this toner. You can use it with the regular bottle cap that it came with, or you can also use it with this other spray attachment that it came with. So usually what I do is I use it with the spray attachment, and I usually use it as a setting spray. So after I'm done putting all my makeup on my face, I spray it a few times around my face to refresh it and kind of keep everything set. And I like the way it smells. It's not really harsh at all. It's just like a light rose scent. What I've been doing recently though is using it with this bottle cap instead of the spray attachment. And I've been using it also as a toner directly on my skin. So after I wash my face in the shower, I'll also just take a cotton ball and put a little bit of the product on it and then rub that all over my face as a toner. So I feel like it works well both ways, and it usually takes me quite a long time to get through a bottle like this. I feel like this could last me up to a year. I don't purchase it that often, maybe once a year. So a little bit goes a long way. And I've been using this for years. Okay, the next product that I've also been using for years is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I've also talked about this in a bunch of my other videos. This is also part of my everyday makeup routine. The gel formula versus the lotion formula is better for my skin because I have a little bit of combination skin and I break out a little, so the gel formula isn't too heavy and it doesn't make me break out. I usually put it on before I put on my face makeup, and it's just nice and light, and it comes with this pump dispenser, which is really handy. So this also lasts me a pretty long time. I feel like I only purchase it maybe once a year, but sometimes I also like to get the smaller bottles for traveling. But yeah, this is also something I've been using for a long time. The next product that is empty is my Sephora Airbrush Perfection Mist Foundation, and it's in the color Fawn. I've also used the light shade in the past, but I think Fawn is better for my skin tone. I've talked about this before. It's also part of my everyday makeup routine. It's just very reliable and easy for me to use. I don't use it every day because I don't wear foundation every day, but when I do, it's just been so great. I get so many compliments on my skin when I use it. So what I do is after I've put on my moisturizer and sunscreen, I just spray this all over my face, and then I like to buff it in with a makeup sponge. You could also use a beauty blender. I don't tend to use beauty blenders a lot because I get too lazy about washing them, and I know you really have to keep up with washing them if you're going to use those so often. So I usually just use like disposable makeup sponges, which I know is kind of wasteful, but I've also in the past used makeup brushes to apply this, and it's okay. I've seen other people do it too, but I feel like with that, the brushes tend to shed and stick to the product too much, and then I end up having all these like random little hairs from the brushes all over my face. So it's just easier to use the makeup sponges for this. But this usually doesn't last me a full year. Maybe it'll last me about 6 months, so I find myself buying this like maybe twice a year. But it's great. I love it. The reason I started using it was that after I got married a few years ago and my makeup artist had used a different airbrush foundation on me, I liked that effect and I figured I would try to just do it myself. So that was when Sephora happened to come out with this, and ever since then I've been using it and it's great. Okay. The next product that I have a couple of these. These are the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Soft and Gentle. So this is what the bottom looks like. So you can see the bottom of the pan. I've used this for quite a few years as well. I use it as a highlighter. So after I've put on my foundation, I just like to highlight certain parts of my face, like the cheekbones and the nose. And then I just blend it in with a brush. So I don't use too much of this, but I do use it every time I put on any kind of skin makeup. So whether it's that foundation or if it's just BB cream, I like to highlight my face. A little does go a long way. I feel like I purchase this maybe 1 to 2 times a year. What's great about MAC, if you guys don't already know, is that if you save your empty product containers and give them back to MAC at the store, they have a program where you can get a free lipstick or lip gloss when you give them back 6 containers. So that's why I'm saving these, so that I can get my free lip gloss when I have 6 of these. So this has been great over the years. I started using it because they had come out with a different version of this originally that I really liked, and I think it was part of a holiday collection, and then I couldn't find that anymore after the holidays, so then they recommended this to me. But I think it's been around for a few years. Okay, so the next few products are just kind of random personal care items that are empty, but I figured since I'm doing an empties video, I might as well just throw them in. The first one is my trusty contact solution by Alcon or Opti-Free. It's the Replenish. This is like a travel size bottle. I have this in all different sizes. I stock up on it like crazy because I use so much of it for my contact lenses. I wear 2-week astigmatism contact lenses, and this solution has just been so comfortable for me over the years. I've worn contacts for like forever. And I have these in all different sizes. So this bottle is 4 fluid ounces. I also have the TSA approved ones, which are a little bit smaller. I usually just keep those in my bag. And then I also have the huge size ones that you can get at like a wholesale club like Costco or BJ's, because those are always on sale and they give you more product than you would get from the normal size bottle. And it also comes with a free lens case. And then these, I believe these also came with a free miniature bottle of like the re-wetting drops. So I definitely like to stock up on these, and they're always empty. So I'm glad I have a lot of these to use. The next product is just this random Daiso travel bottle. I got this when I was in Japan at the Daiso store, and I stocked up on a bunch of these. They were only $1. This one's 200 milliliters. It was really useful for bringing back the hotel shampoo, conditioner, and body wash that came complimentary with every hotel that we stayed at in Japan. We stayed at like a few different hotels over the course of 10 days, and every single one offered free products. So rather than take the huge bottles that they had at the hotel, I would just transfer them into these. So I most recently was using this for a Japanese body wash, and it's really sturdy, and it has like the ability to squeeze the product out. It also has one of the caps that have like a little hole on top, so nothing leaked out. It was great. So I'm gonna definitely stock up on more of these whenever I go to another Daiso store. I don't know if they have this same exact one in the US Daiso stores, but I'm going to just look for all different sizes and continue to stock up on these because they're great. And I feel like they're more durable than the ones that you would get at like CVS or just a regular drugstore, and they're cheaper. So these have been great. And then the next thing is really random. This is the Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. I had these and I was using them all over the house. We still have more, like other boxes of these because they're always on sale at like Costco and BJ's. But these are great for cleaning in the kitchen, like all the grease stains that accumulate. These are really good at rubbing those off. And then the other thing that I like to use it for is I like to cut them into little pieces, and I use it for our chalkboard markers. Like we have this marker board, which I should show you guys next time, that we use for making lists and things like that. And it's hard sometimes to remove the chalk marker from the board without damaging the board. But with these, it's a really great way to just erase everything and it doesn't damage the board. So it's been useful for that. But what's funny is that I found a use for this empty box, so I didn't throw it away. I've actually been using it to keep my dirty makeup brushes. So every time I do my eyeliner with these e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer brushes, I dump the brushes in here, and that means that these need to be cleaned. So hopefully I'll clean them more often now that I have a central location for all my dirty brushes. So that is it for my empties video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave a comment below if you have any questions about any of the products that I talked about, or if you have any feedback about any of those products that you've tried. Also, if you enjoyed this video, you can like it by clicking on the thumbs up sign. And if you'd like to see my other videos, please do subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button and also pressing the notification bell so you can get an alert every time I upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.